Today I'm making gluten-free battered fish bites. Firstly, get some gluten-free plain flour, gluten-free baking powder, salt, and mix it around. Add in your liquid, which in this instance is half a cup of water, and stir it until you get a thick, gluey type paste. When you have achieved a glue type consistency, begin to add half a cup of milk. In this instance, you might not need to use a full half cup. I didn't. I only ended up using a quarter of a cup, and I just kept adding it bit by bit until I achieved the desired consistency, which is pretty much thick enough to coat the fish, but not so thin that it will run off. So you don't want the consistency of, say, water or milk. Once you've made your batter, you want to leave it to the side whilst you get the fish prepared. In this instance, I am using Basa fillets and I am just cutting them into bite-sized pieces. I chose Basa fish on purpose because I was intending that my kids would eat this meal, and it's probably one of the least fishy type fishes on the market. It's got no strong smells and it's pretty palatable. Once you've cut the fish, just get it straight into the batter, making sure that all of the bits of the fish have been coated. You also don't need to leave this fish sitting around in the batter for too long. I just put it in, made sure that the oil that I was using was at temperature, and then went straight to deep frying. You can shallow fry this if you like, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think you want it to be floating in the oil so that it's not going to stick to the pan and then all the coating will come off. Move it around, make sure it's crisped up, let it drain, and then serve with your own homemade chips if that's what you're after. Enjoy this recipe.